Hey, one concept that can be really beneficial for folks, especially when they're new to resistance training, is learning to slow down, right? Now, I'm not talking about the reps in general, because depending on what your goals are, what you're training for, some people have a velocity target, where they're trying to perform a rep fast, such as an athlete that's doing a power clean, or maybe their deadlift, they're trying to perform that rep really fast to become powerful. Usually that's a lighter weight though. But what I'm talking about is like your whole setup in general, okay? Because a lot of times when I see people that are, new to it, or, getting started, kind of learning it out, they pick up the weight and they just start cranking it out, like there's no real intent there, they're not being, kind of mindful of exactly what they're doing. So I want you to get set. I want you to get in that position, get your breath work down, okay? Get your breathing in line, right? Be braced. Make sure that your core is nice and tight, okay? And then go ahead and lift that weight, lower it back down, make sure you're set again, okay? So what I mean by that is, look, we're just gonna do a one arm row here with a dumbbell, okay? So I'm gonna get in my position. I got my foot back out of the way, hands placed, all right? I'm gonna pick up the weight. All right, so I'm making sure I'm set here, my core is tight. There we go. So right there, I mean, yeah, I was giving it max intent. I was focused. I was making sure my breathing was in line, versus what I'll see a lot of times folks do, initially when they're learning this, or maybe they've been doing it for a while, but they just haven't been taught, to slow down, okay? So this is what you'll see. Now, this is gonna be harder because this is the same weight, it's 90 pounds, but it's gonna look like this. It just hits different, right? I get more out of it when I'm being real mindful, max intent, max effort. I'm resetting each time, or making sure that I'm set, making sure my core is tight, make sure my breathing's in line. That way, when I pop back up too, I'm not gonna be getting dizzy, because I've been breathing the whole time. So it's just something to be aware of. I think it's gonna help you out a lot, okay? Hey, take care. Talk to you next time.